All right, folks, buckle up because I got three bold predictions for the Bears for this upcoming season. So what is going on, y'all? Faiz back at it with another video talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Would really appreciate it. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, as I mentioned, I have three bold predictions for the Bears for this upcoming season, and boy, are they bold. So I don't want anybody in the comments saying, Faiz, these are too unrealistic. No, these are bold, all right? It's easy to go ahead and say, oh, Caleb's going to break the single-season Bears passing record. Like, folks, the Bears are the only team in the NFL that doesn't have a 4,000-yard passer in their history, all right? That's not that bold. I'm going bolder, all right? So I got three of them, starting from least bold to the most bold, if you will. Let's hop into it. All right, the first one, I told you, these are bold. The Bears go from last to first and win the division, the NFC North. All right, I thought about this, and I'm like, wait a second. This is pretty common, right? Going from last to first in a division. And I get it. The Bears are in a little bit of a tougher division, right? With the Lions, Packers, and the Vikings. But this year, I see some holes that I can poke in each of those teams, specifically the Detroit Lions, who are supposedly the best team in the division, right? We just took, I believe, their best weapon away in their offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. So I think their offense is going to regress. They also lost their starting center to retirement. And, you know, overall, I just feel like those two things are going to bring the Lions down a bit. And then we take a look at the other teams. The Vikings have a rookie quarterback starting in J.J. McCarthy. Say what you want about Sam Darnold. He was balling last season, so I do see a little bit of drop-off there. And then with the Packers, did you really see any sort of roster changes in the offseason where you look at the Packers and you're like, wow, they're going to be much better? Not really. So to me, I'm thinking, hey, yeah, all of these three teams, we can certainly be better. Now, again, the main thing is going to be the schedule, which is tough. All right, the schedule is insanely tough, especially on the road. But think about it, man. Last season, our schedule was not that tough, and we came out with 5 wins. All right, so really, it's not just about schedule. It's more so about the talent on the team. It's more so about, again, the coaching, the quarterback play, all of which is going to be significantly improved for the Bears for this upcoming season. So to me, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think we win the North. I think we win the NFC North and go from last place to first place in the division. And that's how we secure a playoff spot. So I'm going ahead and saying it right here, right now. That's my first bold prediction for the Chicago Bears. All right, bold prediction number 2. I believe in year 2, Caleb Williams becomes a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. All right, I said it, top 10. Now, it is bolder, but it's not crazy bold, honestly, if you think about it, because I didn't say top 5. I didn't say top 2. I said top 10. And let me just rattle off the names of the quarterbacks that I believe are currently in the top 10. Again, I don't have this in any particular order, but for the most part, you know, the guys at the top versus the guys at the bottom. So you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Josh Allen, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Joe Burrow, probably got Jane Daniels now, you got Jalen Hurts. You got Matt Stafford, Justin Herbert, and then it's kind of like those last 2 spots, you know, what is your preference? Is it a Jared Goff? Is it a C.J. Stroud? Some people might throw in Kyler Murray. So my point is, like, the first, 7 spots might be solidified, but, the last 2 or 3 aren't. And so to me, what I'm basically saying here is, can Caleb Williams basically replace Jared Goff? Can he replace C.J. Stroud? And I think he can. I really think he can. I think he's going to put up such a good statistical season. The numbers are going to be through the roof that I think he is going to be heralded as a top 10 quarterback in football. He is going to arrive as the number 1 overall pick, as what he was projected to be, because he finally found his match in his head coach in Ben Johnson. So to me, I think Caleb makes that leap. Again, I was thinking about, hey, should I do something statistically, right? But to me, you know, I thought about it. I think he's going to smash 4,000 yards passing. That is a given. So to me, I'd be looking more at, can you do 4,500 passing yards? And then as far as touchdowns, he had 20 last season. I think he can realistically do 30. And then the interceptions, he had 6 last year. I expect that to go up, and I think I wanted to go up, honestly, because I want Caleb to be more aggressive. So he ends up with double-digit interceptions, like 10-ish or 11. It's fine as long as the touchdown numbers go up as well. So to me, I think all the numbers across the board go up: completion percentage, touchdown, passing yardage, and then interceptions as well, but not crazy amount. So to me, Caleb Williams becomes a top 10 quarterback in the NFL this upcoming season. And finally, bold prediction number 3. Get ready, this one is bold. I believe the Chicago Bears this upcoming season lead the league in scoring. Yep, that's right, I said it. I believe the Bears lead the entire NFL in scoring. And hear me out before you sound off in the comments on this, because I really do feel good about this one. So the reason I believe the Bears are going to lead the NFL in scoring is because of who they have at head coach, which is Ben Johnson. And my belief in Ben Johnson is that he is the next Sean McVay. And guess who was the last coach that led his team in that type of a turnaround? You got it, Sean McVay. The Rams, back when he took over in his first season, folks, in his literal first season, went from dead last, I'm talking 32nd overall in scoring, all the way to number 1 in Sean McVay's first season when he took over for Jeff Fisher. All right, 32nd to 1. And the Bears weren't even that bad when it comes to scoring, and they were 28th last season. But I believe we're getting that similar type of coaching upgrade here, going from Matt Eberflus to Ben Johnson. So yes, I believe the Bears go from 28th overall to 1st overall. The Rams did it. They went from 14 points per game, I believe, to like 29-30. All right? And I told you, that is my belief in Ben Johnson, because this thing is going to work. Between him and Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson is that offensive genius, that offensive guru. He's going to obsess over this, spend night and day watching tape, doing everything he can to literally help get this ship right here and lead this Bears team to offensive success. And I think he's just going to go crazy knowing that this is his, again, first head coaching gig. It's going to make a wild impression, man. And I think the Bears lead the NFL in scoring as Ben Johnson leads us there. So those are my 3 bold predictions for you guys. What do you think? Let me just recap it for you guys. Bold prediction number 1, the Bears win the division. Bold prediction number 2, Caleb Williams becomes a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. And bold prediction number 3, the Bears lead the entire NFL in scoring. Which prediction do you like? Which don't you like? Let me know down in the comments. I like them all. As always, thanks for watching.